Hey guys, so I did the 3-day organic farmer juice cleanse. Well, it's actually juice and smoothies, and I wanted to just share my experience. The juices and drinks come frozen, so they can ship it to you, and you just have to make sure you thaw it timely. If you're going to do it like the next day or the day after, just make sure that you thaw it properly. My fridge is really cold, so I had to leave it out in order to make sure that all 3 days were going to be ready to go for me. So this is the entire cleanse right here. You get 6 drinks a day, and as you can see, the last one is a lot smaller than the other ones. They're not huge. I will leave the amounts because I can't remember off the top of my head, and you'll see it on the bottles, and I will show you details on what's what. But that's how I stored it in my fridge. I had the first 2 days ready to go, and then I had the 3rd day in the freezer, and then I took that out pretty quickly because they did take a while to thaw. So you can pause here and zoom in if you need to, if you want to see the details on the drinks. But I have done juice cleanses in the past, and one thing about this is very thought out. This is the first one, the alpha green, and everything is labeled very clearly so you know exactly what order to have this. You actually have this twice each day. I'm not gonna lie guys, this one doesn't taste very good. None of the drinks are very sweet. They want to make sure your blood sugar doesn't spike. But this is a cleanse. This isn't meant to be fun. This is meant to detoxify and cleanse. So I kept that in mind. And then the second one is the marathon protein shake. So you get to have something that's a little bit more satisfying than just juices, which I'm not really used to, and I really liked that. And again, this wasn't very sweet, but it definitely tasted better than the alpha green. And it was more filling because it had almond milk as its first ingredient. When I've done juice cleanses in the past, I drank super sweet juices all day long, as much as I want, no limits. So this was a big stretch for me. I'm not gonna lie, it was very challenging, but worth it, you know. The next one of the drinks was my absolute favorite, elderberry and elderflower infusion shake. This one was delicious. I wish I could have this every single day. This was the highlight of the 3 days. I loved having this. I wish I could have a lot more. It got me into elderberry and elderflower. Now I'm obsessed. I want to try to recreate this shake. And then the dinner is the alpha green, which is the first drink you have each day. Probably my least favorite, but probably also the most healthy, right? Then the almond chill. This was nice, but it just was so small. So all in all, I think this is a really great program, especially if you feel like you need some guidance. And it was just really hard for me, but I'm glad that I did it. I have no regrets. And maybe in the future, I'll do it like maybe once a year, every 6 months, we'll see. But that was my experience. I hope it was helpful. And I do think I have a coupon code. If I do, I'll list it down below. If it doesn't work, DM me or leave a comment and I'll try to get you one. I hope you're doing well. I hope you like this video, and I'll see you in the next one, guys. Take care. Bye.